I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat a banana. This banana was upstairs. It's like a little green on the top. Looks kinda alright. It's always hard to get the top off. It really just sticks on there and you have to like twist it in circles and it mushes up the top and Come on, man, open up. I'm hungry. This is like the world's stretchiest banana. What's going on here? Come on, there we go. Ah, banana. Guys, I'm just like Donkey Kong for real. This is really good. I haven't eaten anything today. Good banana. I need to eat more fruit. I think we all need to eat more fruit, to be honest. Let me see if I can throw it in my trash can from here, the peel. Still got it. There we go. Suppose I should probably come out. Hello. Hello, everybody. I am back. It's been a couple months. Totally my fault, by the way. Sorry about that. So, let me give you a little refresh on everything that's been going on in my life. So, last month, July, I went to New Zealand with my family. It was really cool. Got to visit my grandma. Went all over the place. But yeah, obviously no live streams during that time because my PC was several thousand miles away and also it would be a big distraction and I wanted to hang out with my family and stuff. So that was pretty fun. Hiked to a lot of waterfalls, went to the sand dunes and stuff. Got to go around Auckland. Auckland's so pretty. I mean, I talked to one of the guys that lives there and he's like, Auckland is the world's biggest city that has nothing in it. But, I mean, they've got, like, a pretty nice zoo, and I just like driving around there. It's really pretty. Anyway, after that, well, actually, during that trip, I ran out of my narcolepsy meds, and that was not good. That was very much not good. And then, when I got home, that was combined with, well, jet lag, you know? And the jet lag and the no narcolepsy meds in my bloodstream meant that I had like 3 weeks of just absolute crash. Like, I would get up, go to work, go home, and act like a zombie. And I have all these like hobbies I've been wanting to work on and stuff. And I'm like, why don't I have time for all of this? It's like, yeah, you're disabled, dummy. What do you think? But it's taken a couple weeks to get back into the swing of things. I'm not even entirely back in the swing of things, if I'm being honest. And at this current point in time, I got sick. So, yeah, minor cold. It will either this is the peak of it, or it'll hit full force tomorrow, which is hooray! Hooray for me. But other than that, life's been pretty good. I've been kind of through the ringer though, but I'm not giving up. Oh yeah, I'm a human. We're working on the bunny model. I was originally like a human, and then I was like, I want to try out a bunny thing. I'm gonna switch between him and then see what works, you know. Oh, and then 2 days ago, oh my gosh, I was stupid. So I was like, hey, I built my own PC. It's got 2 NVMe, is it NVMe? Yeah, 2 NVMe SSDs, which for people who speak English, I've got 2 memory drives that are like the small ones that are the size of candy bars, right? One of them has Windows on it, and the other one I was using for like holding Helldivers and some other games and stuff. And I was like, man, that one's almost empty. I should just like wipe it and put Linux on it. So got my USB, installed Arch Linux, and to my horror, I could not boot into Windows, and both of the drives that I booted into were Arch Linux, and one of them was broken. So that was a really, really big problem. Big L moment indeed, yeah. So the past 2 days I have been... So I did something really smart. I had like a 2.5 inch SSD. It's 1 terabyte. I split that in half, and I put my games on one half, and then my personal files like videos and documents and stuff on the other. And because that doesn't have an operating system on it, I didn't rewrite it on accident. So, little thing to know if you're ever working on your computer. Unplug all of the drives first, please. I beg you. I hope my audio is okay. I might need to turn it down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so I had to get Windows on a USB stick and then go through the whole process of debloating it, reinstalling all my things, taking index of all the files I missed. I was working on something which I left on the desktop because I was an idiot, but it was like, I was going to make a server for like a Half-Life, it's Deathmatch Classic, and I was just putting together assets for that because it's the least played Valve game of all time, but I think it's pretty fun to just hop on with bots every once in a while, and I had this thought like, hey, what if I just made like a server with a ton of bots on them, and they were all characters, and they like talk to each other and stuff. But that's gone. But I mean, that was really the big thing that I lost, and then like, I just needed to reinstall a bunch of stuff, and yeah. Very blessed that it wasn't as bad as it could have been, you know? But that's the reason for my kind of clickbaity title. I lost everything! I just destroyed my PC, you know? But anyway, sickness and narcolepsy and everything be darned, we are gonna play some Quake today. Because the Quake Mapping Discord put together a thing where they are recreating, they recreated the entire Quake game from scratch, just from memory. They were like, don't just play the level once, forget about everything except for like the basic geometry and stuff, and then play it, or then build it, you know? So I am excited. I'm a diehard Quake fan, as unfortunately everybody knows. I won't shut up about it. But yeah, so let's get Iron Whale open. There we go. Studio mode. Then let's change that to Iron Whale. Then let's change the game audio to Iron Whale. And there we go. Hello? Hello? Why am I not... I'm buried. Hold on. Free me. There I am. Okay, and then probably the chat should go up here. I am hidden under the layers. Yeah, OBS was one of the things I had to reinstall, so that's why my stream setup looks a little different today. But yeah. Alright. You're gonna hear some custom sounds in here because some of the vanilla Quake sounds kind of get on my nerves, so I've swapped some Dusk ones in. Just my own custom vanilla pack, you know. What was it called? It was like Quake from memory, QFM. There we go. So it looks pretty much like the game, but upon further inspection, those of you who have like seen this a couple times will notice that there's slight differences. And then this specifically here, I remember watching this. There's supposed to be like a crushing thing there, and you're supposed to shoot the button. But they took that out because, yeah. All right, let's get started. My frame rate is a little low. Hopefully, it's better on the stream. Does it look good for you guys? Also, let me know if audio is weird or anything. Maybe I need to turn off VSync. Oh, it's just remade from memory, pretty much. It's like what they did with Doom from memory. Graphics. Display. There we go. That's slightly better. There we go. So I always... Hold on. Those are way too square. I remember them being like just straight... I don't know. And then I'm gonna do hard difficulty because most people either do normal or nightmare and ignore the other ones. So let's go. Actually, I want to look around a little bit. Yeah. Looks pretty normal. Except that wasn't there. That was just a squiggly door, you know. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, so first off, wrong music track is playing for this map, E1M1. And this does not look like it at all, but I think it's gonna have kind of the similar, like, you look for the secret here by hitting the... it's not there, never mind. But this is the one that teaches you, hey, this is a 3D engine, you can jump. There you go. And then this is supposed to lead out into a corridor, or it's like a canyon thing, which is not here. Oh, wait a second. This is... that is messed up. This is like near the end of the map, and they put it at the very beginning. Dang. I see that secret area over there. So like, no scuba suit. Maybe I just kind of... Oh, nope. Just a little faster than I'm used to. There. No, come on, come on. Hop up, hop up. There we go. I'll try it later. Oh, here's the outdoor place, but they made it less of like a little canyon that you're in, and more of like a... Oh, it has an exterior. That's cool. That's real cool. A secret armor. Wonder who made this. Yeah. It does not say. What's the map with the spider around? Buttons. That's funny. And then there's no explosive box here. I'm sure one will show up later. There we go. Gotta love our quad rampages. There we go. Now, there should be like a secret somewhere. There's only one secret left. That's weird. And I think it's that one thing up there that I missed. This is so weird to see it, like... absolutely feels like Dementia. It's like, this is not the map that I know and love, but it is like similar enough that it kind of scares me. All right. Castle of the Slammed. This is the map where you go from like the military stuff to, oh, we're in a castle and there's a big ogre there, and it's like, something's up here. Stick at it. What? Hello? Oh, sneaky. Not so sneaky, apparently, actually. They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my hitbox was too dang long. Yeah, it looks pretty accurate, actually. I mean, this hallway's a little longer. Okay, I know I don't have a life because I can tell the difference just right now. Okay. Ah, there we go. So this is, I like to call it the Indiana Jones room. You kind of just gotta... There we go. Ow! Ow, ow. Neat. I believe if you go down here, there we go. That opens up, and then... Which, I don't know why that was a secret, because you could just walk across, but... Oh, it's probably just to get back on the ground. Dang it. Ow! Whoa, 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 whoa. And the key. This is like almost 1-for-1, actually. I'm pretty impressed. Well, there's nothing here except that brick should be down there. And then, when I first played Quake, this specific part completely scared me because you press this button, and the cubes come up, and then it like presses the buttons and it sends out this guy, jump scares you. But as long as you have the quad damage, it's pretty light work. Right, looks like they have some buddies up there. There you go. Whoa, my... Now that's just foul play right there. Cool, okay. Nice. Ow. I got hit with my own thing. Yeah, so I guess they removed the crusher here. Dang. Oh, there we go. And then this is a lot brighter than it's... Oh my... Hello. I love Shambler. They're like hitting each other on accident. I wonder if I like stand over here, I can like bait that guy into hitting that guy. Okay, and I believe there's some sort of a secret around here. They made it more obvious. In the original one, you just have to walk around and wait until you sink a little bit, but here's the invisibility ring. These zombies never had a chance. Okay, these stairs here are pretty well done. That's actually impressive. Yes, yes, I love stairs. I love complex geometry. Alright, now I'm free. I'm free. Got him. So this one is always weird because it shoots this big spike at you, but it's normally it moves faster and it's darker here and it turns on the lights and it's like big spike, you know. And then this area is a lot more open than usual. Ow! 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 There we go. All better. Hi, Lavender. You know, compared to the last map, this one is very accurate. Well, not the last map, the first map. In fact. Ow. I need some ibuprofen. There we go. Watch this. I can chop it in half. Yeah, E1M1 was like very much not like the original at all. I kind of liked it though. It's bigger, more open and stuff. And the different parts of the map that I remember were just in the wrong order, so. Is he still down there? Oh, this isn't on the re-release. This is, I'm just using Iron Whale, but I have the re-release pack file, so that's why the models are nicer. Oh, it does? Oh, I could have sworn I updated Iron Mode before this. Hold on. But it's in, like, your face. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I thought it meant, like, because I know the Night Dive versions of the id Software games are like, okay, let's replace this pixel font with Arial. Everybody loves Arial. You can't go wrong with that font, huh? There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It's just there, you know. Yeah, I kind of like the black background thing. Oh, you can just do like regular fonts on like. Dang. Comic Sans Quake. Okay, now this, if you drop me in here, I wouldn't be able to tell it apart from you. This is like. There we go. Whoa. Yes. Ow. Oh, that. Oh my. That's. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh yeah, I actually made my own custom pack because some of the. So, I was using like the re-release sound pack. Some of those are HD, some of them aren't. And then especially like the axe sound, it was like when you hit a rock, it goes like as loud as possible. And some of those just kind of drove me up the wall. So I got some of the sound effects from Dusk and replaced some of Quake's sound effects with them. That's kind of just my personal preference thing. But like Shotgun, you can kind of hear like the shell going out of it or whatever. And that one, I think this is the Widowmaker sound from Arcane Dimensions. These are normal. This is the mortar gun from Dusk. And then I think that's all I changed. I can't hit anything. Stay still. There we go. Get out of my way! Oh no, I hope nobody jumps out and throws grenades at me. Use the buttons in your favor, because whenever you stand on one, it shoots a nail. So you can... Oh, thank goodness. Finally! We got our first blocked bot that, like, actually got blocked by Automod. Let's go! Let's ban you. Wait. Yeah, there we go. It's funny, there's been a really, really big crackdown on bots on Twitch lately. And I'm glad that they finally caught that link, because if that ever happens, I need to, like, go back and edit it out of the VOD so that people don't, like... Because, unfortunately, I've had past experiences where I'd show a picture of, like, don't click on a link that looks like this, and then someone posts it into their Google and then gets hacked. It was just, you can go to this website to buy free, or not free viewers. If you give us $100, we'll give you 100 robots. I believe, like, the bot bans have been so successful that Twitch's, like, user base dropped, like, 10%. Which is pretty scary to think about, actually. Ow. No! Ow. Owie. No. I might be cooked. There we go, that's better. Like, if anything touches me right now, I'm dead. If I fall on, like, a dandelion, I'm dead. It's gonna impale me. And secret tunnel. There we go. And now it's time for everybody's favorite map, Ziggurat Vertigo. Secret tunnel. So, back when I was in junior high, it was one of those, like, weird junior highs that does the first year of high school too. So I ended up leaving and going to high school, but I would still talk with my friends that went to that junior high, right? It was a charter school. And they said, oh yeah, we had the guy from Avatar sing the Secret Tunnel song to us. And I was like, you had the what from what do what? Because I didn't watch Avatar. And I didn't know what they were talking about. But it wasn't even the voice actor from the episode. It was Dante Bosco. So it was like Zuko's voice actor. And he was just like, hey, we'll do this promotional thing for this high school that I'm sponsored by, and I'll go sing the Secret Tunnel song to a bunch of kids. But it was just so weird, like, me not knowing any of the context of that and going like, what's the Secret Tunnel song? Are you guys all crazy? And then, like, I get together with my friends and they'd all start singing and I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? One nice thing about the anti-gravity maps is that ogres can't aim. Yeah. I'd like to imagine like what the experience of the first person playing this game was when they like jumped to this map. They were like, no, 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 no. I'll have to look in the code of Quake later. I wonder if this is like moon gravity specifically. No, 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 wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Honestly, I really like Libre Quake's equivalent of this. Especially because I kept like falling off the edge and teleporting back in like the tombstone that said Bob. It was just jank enough that I found it really fun. This one is a lot of just jumping and hitting your head and then... yeah. What I kind of wish they would have done with this map is give you a pentagram for protection so that like you can like rocket jump to move around and stuff. Like I could just shoot there and then fly over there or something. I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. Ah, yeah, okay, okay. Oh, I guess they do. No, I just wanted to jump out of the hole. I didn't want to go up 10 feet. Actually, it's more like 20 feet, because the Shambler is 10 foot tall. Which is pretty terrifying. It's just... whee! There goes my backpack. Yeah, okay. Come on. There we go. This one looks pretty accurate, so hold on. Huh. Yeah, that's weird that they were like, oh, we could make like a thing that like allows map makers to change the gravity. Nope, this map specifically, never used again in the entire game. I wonder if that other button back there, I need to like shoot it or something. Because I tried running into it, that didn't work. No, 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 no! Holy shit, small man. Come on! There we go. Is it just here? Like... open up? No, 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 no! Thought it was just gonna slip down. Maybe I already pressed it and I just forgot. There's... Oh boy. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Why did I say ow? I didn't get hit. Dang. Anyway, ow, ow, no, no, no. Yeah. My bad. I think it's because Sandy was like, don't make a picture of Jesus and use it as a floor tile in the deathmatch maps. And then like John Carmack was like, my bad. Whoopsie daisies. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's funny that floor button is still in the game. They didn't ever remove it. But I believe, I mean, if they left it in from... normally there's like the secret in there that helps you out, but I guess not. But normally if you see a Jesus statue on the wall, it means there's a little ammo or something hidden nearby. You can always say thanks, Jesus. And then in the one expansion map, if you shoot Jesus, you get electrocuted. But you can also use that to like lure enemies in front of you and then do it, and then it'll hit them instead. Oh! What the heck? Dang. Okay. My bad. Ow. I love it when you look at like code comments or like developer stuff and they're like the most unserious people ever, game developers. No, wait, I was up there earlier. Okay. Alright, so now I just need to jump up there. No, come back! Come back! It just goes flying across the whole map. bet if I get him to jump over. Anything else? I think that's it. All right. Very cool. Now this one is going to be a little interesting to play through because I remade this map for my 3D modeling class back when I thought I wanted to go into like the animation program. That's a story for a whole nother day. It looked very bad when I made it. The textures were like stretched out, and the topology was... I thought that everything needed to be like, well, like one polygonal shape, and so the water is like extruded from the building, and it's like, it was so bad, you guys. Maybe it was a blessing that I quit that program, because I was not cut out for it yet. And it was very much like recruiting for getting hired to DreamWorks or whatever, and not actually like, we're going to teach you how to 3D model. Oh, I'm used to the high gravity, or the low gravity. Like, if I jump, I should be able to... Oh, no! Oh, no. Fishy. I don't remember this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is a pretty convincing video. Okay, that's where it starts to differ. This is supposed to be like the... I think around... Oh, yeah, there we go. This is a little longer than I expected. Welcome back. I gotta go all the way back around the corner and up the stairs again, through the door, and around the corner again, and around the other corner, and past the death traps. And now I'm back where I was. And this part... These things always confuse me because, like, they're just meant to push me off a bit. Like, it'd be a lot cooler if they were like big knives that move back and forth and like stab you and stuff. And then I always thought, what if you could like hop on top of them? But nah. Like that, you know? But like faster. I was there. There we go. Okay. There we go. So is it like... I'm guessing it's like the time... Like one of them's a little off, so you can... There we go. I never figured it out. I just kind of like go around it. Okay, this is... Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's not in the original map, but it's way cooler. Oh wait. There we go. Just, have I been here yet? Ow! That wasn't too bad. No. Okay, very cool. What does that do? Oh, it's to open the door in case you get stuck. Wonder what this is supposed to be. So the original like Quake symbol made out of the shadows in the game is really crazy to me because I have no idea how they pull it off, like with their simple lighting engine and their stuff. I remember looking at the brushes and there's like a little bit of variance between like geometry here, and they have a light above the sky brush and then you don't see that. But yeah, this kind of looks like half of a Quake logo, or like backwards, or I don't know. Oh! Do you need 20 bucks, Hank? I kind of wish when you gift enemies it would like make like the bowling sound with all the pins falling down. Look, if you don't need $20, but you want $20, you know, I want $20 too, so let's make a deal. I'll give you $20, and then you give me $20, and then we'll both be happy. That sounds like a deal to me. I don't know what you think about that. Ow. So, I went bowling the other day with my friends, celebrating a birthday party and stuff. It should just be like E1M5, I think. Yeah, anyway, we went bowling. I realized I suck at bowling. But one of our friends just like, he'd go right up to the line, and then he wouldn't like do the whole like dramatic thing that the actual bowlers do. He would hold the ball down like that, and then he would go like back and forth, kind of rocking it, and then just kind of like, and it would go really, really slow. And he would get like a strike every time. I don't know how he did it. It looks so stupid and silly, but he was like, he got the highest score of any of us that day. And then in the bowling alley, they had like projectors, right? And they projected like, we chose like the cursive bowling animations and stuff. But they had those like Mixamo animations on like these 3D bowling pins, right? And they were doing like the exact same dances that like Tenna does in Deltarune. And like the kick animation and stuff. It was like, this is not real. How did I get here? Yeah, it was fun. I thought there's supposed to be that one opening up too. Well, that's weird. What? Did I miss one? Oh, they're down there, okay. Now, some of them are like, they take creative liberties. This one, I genuinely can't tell the difference. No, 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 get me out of here. Get me out, get me out, get me out. No, 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 no. Let me out. Ah, no. They made the silly crushing spikes trap actually scary. Now that is... What the? No, no. Okay, okay. We are gonna do that again, but less stupid. Okay. First off, I'm just gonna get this guy. No, 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 no! And now we get to watch as everything gets shoveled into the side. And it all goes splat. Oh, wait! I thought it was gonna jump back at me. Okay, so... On the vanilla map, I can get across this without, like, needing the lights on. No, no. That's interesting. I've never like shot one that close to a wall and had it. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. Huh? What? Is there like a broken trigger or something? Okay, so I press this button. Oh, is it this button? That makes sense. And then I hit U. There we go. Still got it. And then this part always drives me crazy because they summon a fiend right here when you're walking on the bridge. Never mind! No! 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 What? Let's try that again. So the Shambler decided to show up early because it's supposed to show up here, and this is supposed to be the big reveal, and it's like all ominous. It's like worshiping in front of the Slipgate. It's not supposed to jump scare you. And the House of Catan. Oh, he's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to just kind of show up. Or, not kind of show up. He's just supposed to, like, swim up. Ah, yes. Peak gameplay. Yeah, I love, like, the breaking, bridges and stuff. It's pretty great. This is a much better deathmatch map than anything else, to be honest. Whee! I like how most of the kills for this map are just not in the map, they just die after you play it. Now, I will say, I said this at the beginning of the stream, I currently have a bit of a cold, and my throat is hurting pretty bad, so I think this is going to be where I end the stream. Because I couldn't pay for the full game of Quake, and I only got the shareware. Yeah. All this talking to chat is kind of hurting my voice, but it's nice to be back. It's been a couple months since I streamed, but it's really good to be back. And hopefully more on the way, you know? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. More Vintage Story. Alright, let me go to my end screen. Yeah, they added like coral reefs and a bunch of different types of rocks, and I don't remember what else they added, but the update looked awesome. So yeah. Well, been a rough couple of months and weeks and days for me, but I'm happy. I'm doing well. Taking care of myself. And it's nice to finally be streaming again, even though this was like yesterday I was at work and I was like, my throat hurts, I'm probably getting sick. Please no. And then I got to today and I'm like, well, at least I can do a little bit, so it's good. Thanks for watching, everybody, and appreciate you all. You're the reason I do this, so yeah. Alright, goodbye. And now that I've ended the stream, none of them will know that I'm secretly evil and I'm planning to destroy the entire world.